Hello guys, our exam is coming soon and we are going to study the subject computer with by JP sir. Our sir has given some tasks to read and he will ask us to answer the questions he will ask us. Then I'm going to answer it. First of all, I will have to read. So I'm going to read. There is a sound, a bit noise from the outside, but it can't disturb me because I am a good guy and I have no ears. Operating system terminology. Multi-programming. A computer with a single process can execute only one process at a time. You can open more than one program at a time on a computer and it seems that the computer is executing more than one process at a time. But actually the computer is executing parts of different programs turn by turn. Multi-programming refers to the executing of the several programs, that means processes, by switching the processes turn by turn. Multi tasking. A single processor computer can execute only one task or process at a time, but a person seems to be doing more than one task or program on a single processor computer at a time. This is possible due to the multitasking capability of the operating system. Multitasking is the ability of an operating system to execute more than one task or processes simultaneously by sharing CPU time. In a multitasking system, each task or process is allocated some specific quantum of time for which it is to be executed. Multiprocessing. In a multiprocessing system, the system has two or more CPUs that control the functions of the computer. The multiple processors share the available computer resources distributed. The distributed system is the interconnection of more than one autonomous computer using a shared communication network. Each autonomous computer on the distributed system has its own CPU and memory. The distributed system is used on the web, peer-to-peer networks, aircraft control systems, telecommunication networks, etc. Now there is nothing important here. We're going to next chapter, the application packages, where there are word processing softwares, MS Excel and MS PowerPoint. Word processor, no, it is not important. We are going to as it is important. Word processing software is an application software that processes words and enables a user to create, store, and modify documents. Word processor is the application software that enables a that word processor Word processing software is an application software that processes word and enables a user to create, store, and modify documents. Features of word processing software. Advantages of word processing software. It allows a user to connect. Um, it allows the user to correct typing mistakes and delete unwanted texts, sentences, or paragraph easily. It allows the user to in- insert or move text, sentences, or paragraphs in a document. It allows a user to move text, sentences, or paragraphs in document. It allows the user to save document and the user can open the saved documents at any time and continue his or her work. It provides spelling and grammar checking facilities, which helps a user to prepare error-free documents. Do you know the word processing software has the what you see, what you get, WYSIWYZ interface. A document that is seen on the screen will be printed exactly as it looks. A document can be protected by using a password. Presentation package. A presentation is a collection of the slides arranged in the sequential manner that gives information. A presentation is the collection of slides arranged in a sequential manner that gives information. Advantages. It is simple application program and requires very little skill in order to use. It is right. You can quickly create a professionally designed and laid out presentation by using templates and slide layout options. You can insert and play multimedia files to clarity or emphasize a point. I don't understand what is it going on. Spreadsheet package. It is a spreadsheet package is an electronic spreadsheet software that allows the user to perform mathematical, financial, statistical, and logical operations on numeric data in a simple and easy way. It is used to keep day-to-day financial information in to prepare invoices, mark ledgers, report cards, salary sheets. Some popular spreadsheet softwares are Microsoft Excel, Google Sheets, etc. Advantages of spreadsheet software. It enables a user to handle data effectively. It has plenty of library functions which help a user to perform a calculation fast, easy, and accurately. It allows the user to change one or more values view the results. A variety of graphs can be produced. If the values change, the graph will also change. I have done it. It helps to secure the data file by providing security measures like password to the file. The Excel file can be protected by using the password. My password is 984259. What do you mean by programming language? A programming language is a language. What language? Programming concept and logics. The set of instructions is known as a program. A person who writes a program is known as a programmer. Writing a program is known as a programming. However, programming in machine language is very difficult and time consuming. I have to make the definition of programming language by me. Programming language is a language that is written by programmer. The language after and also asked to write the types of programming language. I know the types of programming language. There are low level language, high level language, and low level language, high level language, and fourth generation language. Low level language are up to types machine language and assembly language. Both are the machine dependent language. The language written in one computer cannot be run on the another computer. Let's talk about the machine language. Machine language is the first generation language which is used on the first generation computer. Um, it is a machine independent computer. No, machine independent language. Um, uh, it is the only language that the computer understands directly without using a translated program. Advantages. Advantages. Um, is directly understood by computer. No language processor is required. programs written in machine language run very fast. Disadvantage is it is a machine dependent. It is very difficult to program using machine language since it uses since it uses binary code. Since all the instructions have to be represented by 0 and 1, our programs become lengthy and difficult to debug. Assembly language. Assembly language is a second generation language. This language was developed by the programmer to, to overcome the drawbacks of the machine language. This language is little bit easier than machine language because it uses mnemonic codes. Programming in assembly language is easier than machine language since it uses mnemonic code. It saves a lot of time and effort of the programmer. Debugging and modifying programs are easier than machine language. Disadvantage. It is also machine dependent. Programmers have to know the computer hardware and their configuration before writing programs. Programmers have to memorize a lot of mnemonic codes for different types of machines. High level language. High level language is considered as the third generation language. It is the simple language that uses words closest to the English language and mathematical symbols for its programming construction. High level language. High level languages are the machine independent language. CBOL, Pascal, Ada, C++ are examples of high level language. Advantages: it is a machine independent and program oriented language. It is easy to learn and use. Debugging is easy in high level language. Disadvantage: programs written in higher language need to be converted into machine language. It is slower than low level language. It cannot solve complex and real world problems. Fourth generation language. Fourth generation language is a non-procedural language. It is a programming language that is closer to the human language. Human language than the typical higher language. The fourth generation language reduces the overlap time, effort, and cost of software development. Fourth generation languages are usually used to access database, FoxPro, Sybase, SQL Server, and C Sharp are the fourth generation language. And they have friendly interface. They are easier. They are easier. They are easier to they are easier to use than higher language. The programming language contains within the fourth generation is closely linked to English language structure. Disadvantages: the programming in the fourth generation language runs slower than higher languages. It is less flexible than other languages. It needs a faster processing and more memory. Let's talk about the language processor. A language processor is a system software that converts programs written in a high-level language or assembly language into machine language. It is also known as translator. There are three types of language processor: assembler, interpreter, compiler. Uh, we will going to discuss these three topics tomorrow, and many other content will be presented. Okay, bye bye, Tata, see you. And a thing that I have to say is there is no cuts in the video. I'm no cheating anything. Okay, bye.